right, I've been Telefarrell, Mr. Telefarrell TV. All right, one of my favorite R&B singers. I consider him a rapper. The way he acts is, y'all know, I got a lot of love for Trey Songz and just how he presents his music. I honestly, to be quite frank with you, I think Trey Songz has been holding R&B down, what I consider R&B, and for any of you guys 30 and plus should be younger than that. But if you like old R&B, Trey Songz to me has been the only resemblance of that. Chris Brown had a phase, but he kind of panned out of it. He kind of, I don't know. It's not where he's at with it right now. He's more of a on records with rappers, and even his R&B sounds like rap songs, right? I think Trey Songz has been the only one. I'm not a big Weeknd guy. Any records that I hear, I like. I like Bruno Mars, but they don't really represent R&B to me. Like, they represent pop. Trey Songz represents R&B. Great R&B records. No skip on the playlist type records. Like, I don't know about y'all. I don't understand this generation that likes The Weeknd and all that mess. When I'm with my girl, I want to hear Trey Songz. All right, these are songs that we like. This is what we can vibe to. All right, salute to Trigger for the music. Just know, thank you more than you know. All right, with that being said, Trey Songz doing interviews. He dropped his album, by the way. Incredible body of work. I'm telling you, it's the best R&B project this year. Probably the last couple of years, to be honest with you. He dropped his album, and he's doing interviews with it, all right? And he finally aired out the Nicki Minaj situation, and he said everything that I knew he would say. It's just new to you guys. They asked him about the Nicki Minaj situation, and he was like, she jumped the gun at Breakfast Club and Hot 97. Shout out to Nessa as well at Hot 97. They asked him about the situation with Nicki, when Nicki kind of blasted him, if you don't remember. This is what Nicki said about Trey Songz on social media. She pretty much aired him out. She was like, if it ain't true, pretty much, don't speak on that. Don't act like it's true. Say something about that. Nicki wanted everybody to jump head over heels to defend her, to support her, and she don't do it for anybody else. And it just so happened that in the midst of the Remy Ma beef, remember in Sheether, Remy Ma said Nicki slept with Ebro, she said Trey Songz, Drake, all that. It just so happened Trey Songz is not the type of person to really actually say anything about any social media rumor that started about him, because he said, I got so many. Even with the Kiki situation, he's like, I didn't feel the need to really get on social media and just air that up. I only said some because she was trying to defame my character. I don't just address every sex rumor that I have, right? So it just so happened to be Trey Songz, and he woke up. I actually was in Charlotte at the time, and he was in Charlotte at the time. I didn't run into him, but he was like, I don't feel the need to address this, but I did it anyway. I went on strength of doing something that I usually don't do for Nicki. And I don't know why Nicki feels like everybody must bow down to her. When it's her, everybody has to bend their neck backward for her. When I've heard nothing but stuff that says she doesn't do the same for people. All right? Trey Songz put out a video saying this ain't true, but somehow he didn't put it out through his social media platform, so the video was just floating on the internet. Nicki didn't see it, and she went at Trey saying, look, you need to say this ain't true instead of doing that. I got you 6 million plaques. Well, today Trey Songz was like, you didn't have any plaques before me. Let's make that clear. You might have had a couple plaques, but you didn't have any. She's saying bottoms up and all that was pretty much giving Trey Songz plaques. Trey was like, look, hold on. Just because age is, you can think that I'm young. Hold on now. I was rocking with you. You didn't have any plaques. And as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Trey was like, I was one of the first people to bring Nicki out on a tour. He was like, look, man, Nicki, I get it. I could have did you dirty. If you were a guy, I would have did you dirty when I seen you. But let's not act like you can son me. I went out of my way to give you the respect and even come out and give you any type of, saying that I didn't have sex with you, but I really don't do that. I went out of the way doing that. I don't feel like I got to air out any rumor, especially when it comes in the form of a rap song that Remy said. All right. So I did like how Trey approached the situation. I did respect it because it's consistently Trey Songz. The guy's been consistently himself. All right. And I don't know what's up with Nicki Minaj's world, where she feels like everybody has to go bend over backwards, like I said, to make sure Nicki's reputation is great. It just ain't like that, all right? So Trey Songz said he don't really care about the situation. He was like, Nicki, hit him up if you want to do some music or something like that. But it is what it is, man. Trey Songz, you gotta watch this latest Breakfast Club and Hot 97 interview with Trey. I mean, he's just bluntly honest in both of these interviews. He really does not give a fuck. All right, he's a rapper. He's actually a rapper in an R&B, in an R&B form. He's doing more hip hop shit than these hip hop niggas. All right. He even talked about how he said Meek and Game, if y'all gonna fight, do whatever. But this, what y'all doing is whack. All right. Alfred Telefarrell, Mr. Telefarrell TV. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@mrtelefarrell.com. Again, that's booking@mrtelefarrell.com.